My name is Grandma Party,
My name's JimmyDaLad.
and this is actually my country cousin from the Deep South.
Howdy, y'all!
Oh my god. Do you know how long it took me to find Mount Town?
I watched the video and you did get lost for ages, so I'm very
I cut
impressed.
40 minutes out of that entire video because they told me the mountain was to the south.
Well, you found it, and it looks very patriotic with those flags. My god. That
Apparently it's
patriotism.
Halloween?
I guess? I mean, it's got make that Halloweeny vibe going on. Oh look, it's Chandra, the only tolerable character in this group at the moment, except Claudio, but
I mean, Chandra hasn't said anything, and also for some reason didn't voice act this part.
I mean, they can only put in so much effort into this game, you know?
They
But
put in so much love.
it just comes out of it in so many ways. It's a sight to behold in more ways than one.
Did you ever watch the old TV show Tiny Toons?
I might have seen it here and there, though I may have been before my time. I'm not the oldest person in the world, I have to admit.
Wait, are you a baby? How old are you?
I'm like 23.
Oh, my baby! Oh, I'm so old.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm so old. You make me feel okay. She
Oh
makes
my
me feel
god, that
old.
person is tiny.
I love
Like,
her.
she's like a hermit almost. Like
I
those
want to grow
hunchover
up to be
hermit.
her.
Oh, it's almost like you want to pet her.
I would love to just keep her in my house and rub lotion on her liver spots and tell her she's doing a great job.
She seemed like the type of person who'd be shouting about all these random teenagers coming in out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, and they're here because they're looking for a ghost girl.
Because that's
Oh.
totally not creepy or anything, and that I'm surprised how much traction this random website has gotten. And
Yeah,
how is a car parked there?
I'm,
Did you
I'm
see that
impressed they
car?
got it in. Yeah, I'm impressed they got it in there. Well, I guess they can't get it out.
It's
Macabre
like
Matthew.
oh my god, what the hell is that name?
Okay, I found this out when I began dating my wife, is that there is actually a huge, like, Ghostbusters role-playing community.
I
Like,
would say I'm surprised, but considering the world we live in, I'm not. But that's still just like, how does that even
no, they
work?
get... Yeah, they build, like, proton packs and shit, and they mod their cars, and they get mad at each other because the female Ghostbusters aren't canon because they're not all dudes who get blowjobs from ghosts.
Oh, because that's what Ghostbusters was really about. The macho of it all. The machoism of it all. Not the busting goats, but the fact that we're all manly men doing manly things.
Yeah, except for the receptionist and the love interest.
Of course, because those can't be men. You serious?
I don't want to buy a slice of deep dish pizza and a sandwich from a vending machine.
I mean, that just sounds unsanitary and unhealthy in so many ways. I don't even know how that works.
Also small.
What's up with all these small ladies with all the tall men?
I think we
They
found a
just-
hobbit hole.
Maybe for the ladies, like the Hobbit, they're like Hobbit ladies and just human men, creepy men just coming in for the Hobbit ladies, you know. It's got a
Maybe
market
the
up
men
in
die
Mountain
young.
Town. It's probably why it's so secluded in this hermit place where you don't know where it is and find it so difficult to get to. It takes 40 minutes to get lost.
You know, it makes sense, and that the hobbit women just killed all their men.
Because they
It's just
want that, like, tall human meat, you know?
Oh no!
Uh,
That's too much meat for one lady to handle.
I don't know about that. You can be surprised how much meat people can handle. Men
How
and
do you know how
ladies.
much meat people can handle?
Trust me, I've got experience.
Ooh. You can't see me, but I'm fanning myself vigorously.
Oh, honey.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
we're going into a cave. Is this like the cave where the ghost girl is? Like the semi-pack?
This is... They think it's semi-pack, but you get to look at this wonderful dungeon design.
Yay! And if I don't... Oh yeah, they've got damage tiles! Because that's what we need in an RPG. Damage tiles.
Ladder animations and damage tiles.
Wow. Just what we need in an RPG.
Can
Oh
you tell
my
that's a skort?
I can't. I mean,
Yeah.
the art isn't really helpful, and the camera doesn't do any favors either.
I'm
Oh,
with you. But double ladder animation.
I'm never gonna. I can't get enough of that ladder animation. Just of Alex
They're
climbing up.
so proud of it.
I know. It's just like, oh, they're gonna make the most out of this ladder animation because that probably costed way too much money that they couldn't put into the
You
voice
know,
acting.
if some intern or maybe one of the creators worked for a whole week.
You're assuming they have interns at Axe Studios, which is, I think, a very bold assumption.
Listen here, 23-year-old boy. Are you an intern somewhere?
I am not. I'm an apprentice, which is like some British thing that I don't think they have in America.
Wait, what are you apprenticing?
So I'm apprenticing as a receptionist and administrator in a general practice. So I get to deal with angry patients all day. Woo!
Do they pay you?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, at least then you're not an intern. I was gonna make fun of you.
I mean, I did a paid internship beforehand in HR. So, like, paid internships do exist. I would never do an unpaid internship. That just sounds like slavery.
Oh, I did like 3 of them.
Maybe it's just because of times. And I see Rory's still out of the party.
Oh no, he can't come back. I said he's never coming back. And I miss him.
I mean, you've got Claudio and Chandra, and at least Claudio. Oh god, Claudio has that really stupid mini game for his special attack, doesn't he?
That's his only special attack so far, and I'm level 31. I got so lost. I got 15 levels.
Isn't Chandra's like special attacks just her activating special attack and then changing the type of attack she does normally?
Yep.
Wow, what a great character design.
I know.
It doesn't help that her minigame looks annoying as hell if you have to do it all the time.
It's not, in the terms of minigames, it's not the worst because there's the 17.25 second hit as many inputs as you can.
I feel like that's damning with faint praise, though.
Oh, pretty much. That's pretty much exactly it. Because it's not as bad as some other things. But unfortunately, I made the thread a promise that Rory would never come back in the party, and now I miss him.
I mean, you can always put it up towards the thread and just ask whether the thread wants Rory back in the party. Or you could be one of those interactive LP experiences where you could be like, vote for your party, which you'll never see.
Absolutely not.
That's too much effort, though.
I think I dicked up that recording again.
I think I did hear you talking to your... Is she your wife now? Or is she still girlfriend?
She's my wife, but I had my microphone off. I'm very upset. I'm going to go edit this. No one will ever know except you and I and the people who listen to this.
Exactly.
I'm like, who are you living with, Jimmy? Like, Jimmy, your roommates are loud.
I heard you just being like, I can't escape this game. I'm just stuck playing this game. I just want to escape from it. And I was just... I'm so glad I don't have to play this, I have to tell you.
Listen, one day we'll be free of Yiik.
I'm not... Hopefully you'll come sooner rather than later.
I think we're about halfway done. But at least people know I'm honest.
True.
I think what's happening is I usually have 2 microphones plugged in, one for gaming and one for recording. But I will go back and edit that part out. But I'm not editing this part out because I'm honest.
Honesty is the best policy, and that stupid cat animation still makes me giggle, just like shoving the cat out like, yeah!
I mean, I can go squeeze a real cat for you.
Is that like good for the cat? I don't think it would be.
If there's anything I've learned in my 3 years of cat ownership, it's like, 1, cats like being turned upside down or used like a tube of toothpaste.
I mean, fair dues, you are the expert with scabs after all, so I'll take your word for it.
Do you own any pets?
I had a dog.
Yay!
When I was younger and I lived in Indonesia, he died. And I also had hamsters once upon a time, and one of them died the first evening I got them because they hung upside down on their cage and smashed their head.
What?
I mean,
Why
that's
do people... Oh, go ahead.
I mean, that's what we assumed happened, because we just sort of laid dead. And because the cage had multiple floors, we assumed it happened, and we didn't want to make the assumption it committed suicide because it hated being in our house.
Why do people keep thinking these are good pets for children? Because everyone I've ever talked to that owned a hamster had a hamster that ended in a horribly gory death.
I don't know why. Hamsters are just like cute little things. And
they're so cute.
Are always popular with little children.
And they don't like being picked up at all.
I know. God, this room is innovative. With all that treasure.
You know, they're like, we should actually have some puzzles here. What's a good puzzle?
How about that thing we've been doing a billion times?
Everyone loves blowing up these rocks with your sweet amp.
I mean, like, who doesn't love blowing stuff up? The animation for all
rocks.
The animation for all these tools are just so ridiculous that I still think I don't know which is more ridiculous, the cat throwing or the hair whip.
I love the hair whip.
They're both so stupid, but the hair whip's so stupidly wonderful.
And they throw them both at us in like the same amount of time. They taught us the bass amp and the hair whip in like 3 seconds of each other.
Oh my gosh. This game.
Puzzles.
Ooh. God, this is such innovative puzzling right now.
You know, I played all the Wild Arms games. Their puzzles were better than this, and they had the same tools.
I would agree with you, but the thing is, Wild Arms were designed by competent developers, while this game was designed by Axe Studios.
I was gonna say, you never played Wild Arms 2, have you?
I've not played Wild Arms 2, but I did play a bit of Wild Arms 3.
Oh, Wild Arms 3 was great. Wild Arms 2 had the completely incomprehensible translation. It was supposed to be good otherwise.
I mean, there's one game that I played that had the worst. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. That hitbox is just so bad.
Wait, what was the game that was the worst translation?
Well, it's not translation, but voice acting.
Oh no!
So it's a game called Chaos Wars, and it's sort of like this basically big RPG that is like a gathering from multiple games like Shadow Hearts and whatnot. And I think the story behind it was like one of the producers or something had their family members do all the voice acting for all the characters in English. So all the voice acting is horrendous. It is hilariously bad. I recommend watching videos if you ever get the time. Okay, oh my god, Mind Dungeon time. Yay.
Everyone goes in the Mind Dungeon. What?
Oh my god.
Hey, so, yeah. Look, I gotta go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back. Things will be fine. Your mom is a good mom. Look, you know I'm your dad, and I'll always be your dad. So, yeah. Don't forget that. Look, things might be tough, but, yeah. Crap, I'm terrible at this. Sometimes adults realize that they made mistakes, and sometimes their mistakes cost a lot of money and require a lot of food and educations. And some adults, like your mother, are better at providing for those mistakes than fathers. Look, you're lucky that your mom is smart. Smarter than I am. Anyway, sometimes the realization of those mistakes leads you to following other mistakes halfway across the country in hope of finding some dream. A youthful dream with nice legs. Only those legs aren't as smart as your mom's, but man. Anyway, yeah. So, hopefully this doesn't screw you up too badly. You can have all my stuff. I left most of it here. It's like your birthright or whatever. So, my clothes are a bit big, but you'll grow into them, and then you can dress just like your old man. Try not to make the same mistakes I made. Okay?
Two places at once sort of thing? I didn't put it together till now as well.
I think that might be his shirt.
Oh my god, what? Mine, we just... Illuminati bitch, right there.
I think this is also where I figured out that you only increase the stats through the doors, but there are certain things you can do that increase the base stats, and I've been leveling wrong the entire game.
I mean, like, it's not like the game did a fantastic job of explaining the mine dungeon anyways, so I can't fault you on that.
I mean, it's fine, we're over-leveled anyway, but it just breaks my heart.
Hey, it's not like you went into this to min-max the shit out of this game or anything.
It's true. I mean, we're going to complete all of it. We'll get to level 70 in the mine dungeon, and there is no optional boss. I think there's only been one boss so far.
Apart from, like, those really stupid mini-games for, like, defeating the mine creatures, which are so bad. That's like, that's like one of the worst mini-games for, like, banishing the mine creatures. Ugh.
You know, there's still a character we haven't got yet. I'm hoping she'll have more terrible mini-games.
Wait, really? Something
I think there's at least one more.
Well, fingers crossed, you know, because we need to have our quota for terrible mini-games, which I don't think Chandra's really fulfilling. You know what? I'll say it right now. Like, Chandra and Vela are my favorite characters. Like, Vela just doesn't take any shit from Alex, and Chandra is completely inoffensive. And
Chandra's only had 2 lines.
We don't even know, and that's probably like one of the best things about her. She doesn't like talk so much, unlike everyone else in this game.
I tried to go back up to level 20. It won't let me.
Dang it.
Because, the astronomer said, "Hey, get back here when you get to level 20." I guess I'm going to play New Game Plus. Ugh.
Why would you subject yourself to that, though?
I'm a masochist. It's either that or hitting myself in the testicles with a hammer.
I mean, there are better things to hit yourself with testicles, but you do you, boo.
Thank you. I tell that to people too.
Oh, we get Claudio.
Let's take a break here. So, how did you get interested in the disappearance of Sammy Park?
Can we not get into that now? I'm sick of hearing about that poor girl.
Easy, Chandra. I've been interested in missing people for a while. The idea of people vanishing is something that hits close to home, you know? So, I started going in chat rooms for people with missing kids, and someone on there was talking about Sammy Park. I followed the link, and it brought me to the Onism 1999 post. The one with the video of her on the elevator. I kept going back each day and keeping up with what you guys posted.
That's a little dark, isn't it? Going on chat rooms for parents of missing kids?
Oh, no, I don't, get off on it or anything. My little brother went missing when we were younger. I guess I still wonder if he's out there.
Okay, let's go see the wizard. I don't want to hear any more about missing kids. It really drains me.
Hey, Claudio, wait up. So you're into shoujo anime? That's cool. Most guys aren't brave enough to walk around in a shirt like that. Also, you do know that's a girl's shirt, right?
Girl shirt? Oh man, that's messed up. This is no more a girl's shirt than Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai is a girl's anime! This show represents everything that is good about life!
Oh, well, I've never seen it. I just, assumed it was a girl's anime with all the exploding flowers, pink, and Sailor Moon rip-off characters.
Oh, you see, man, that's where you're wrong. Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai is the quintessential human anime. Without this series, the art form would have never progressed. You see, while the anime premiered in 1985 in the US, there were already episodes of this magical series in production in Japan in 1977. Without this series, it's unlikely that Naoko Takeuchi would have written Sailor Moon! This series was revolutionary for its time and set the animation and writing standards for everything since. You see, each of the sisters' relationships with Father Seasons is different. Each one relates to him in a different way, as they struggle with being a seasoned witch and being part human. If Father Spring had never laid with a human woman, the world would have been destroyed time and time again with his evil daughters, the Winter Sisters. It's the balance of humanity that allows them to control the powers. And don't even get me started with the soundtrack. Oh, the amazing blend of funk, jazz, and Japanese pop blows my mind every single time. Oh! there's an episode, season 16, episode 309, called Run Run Harunatsu, in which the Spring Sisters have to experience their powers as if they have been purely seasoned witches. This proves to me that...
Dude, this sounds like literally the most generic piece of crap ever. Just forget it. Enjoy your shitty girl anime. Don't involve me. Look, I am just as into Japanese crap as the next guy, but what you have borders on an obsession.
Place and did cause Claudio, and then cause the weeaboo in Claudio to come out, and
You make conversation. You go, hey, I heard you have a lot of cats, and someone goes into their fan fiction about how their cats all get together and fucking have romantic love triangles, and one is in love with another one.
but also Laurie's a dick, so I also like complaining about him. So
Jimmy, you were a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. I just said fuck it here.